Hello everyone, in this video we'll talk about conditional probability. So for two events A and B with probability of B not zero, the probability of A given that B occurred is defined by the term P of A given B equals probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. So this is the definition of probability of A given B, or the probability of A conditioned on B. So it is the probability of A intersection B divided by the probability of B. This probability is a probability law, so it satisfies all the axioms of probability. That means that the probability of A given B is always between 0 and 1. This is the non-negativity axioms of probability. It means that any probability is always between 0 and 1, so the probability of A given B is always between 0 and 1, and that means it satisfies the first axiom of probability. The other axiom of probability is that the probability of A union B, let's use another notation. For example, the probability of E union F is equals probability of E plus the probability of F. So if these two events are disjoint. So also in the case of conditional probability, here for example we have probability of A1 union A2 given B is equals to the probability of A1 given B plus the probability of A2 given B. And of course this A1 and A2 have to be disjoint, so they have to be disjoint to get this formula. So this is the second axiom of probability. The third one is that the probability of the whole sample space must be equals 1. In this case, the probability of B given B is equals 1. And in this case, probability the B will be the new universe of this probability. So it is obvious that given that B occurs, the probability of B is 1. So you are now 100% certain that the event B occurred. The chain rule or the multiplication rule means that the probability of intersection of n disjoint events is the product of probabilities of each event conditioning on previous events. For example, if we have intersection of n events, so here G goes from 1 till n, so we have n events, so the probability will be the probability of this intersection of these n events will be P of E1 times P of E2 given that E1 occurred, times the probability of E3 given that E1 intersection here must be E2, so here is E2, and so on till the probability of En given that the intersection of the previous, so here G must be from 1 till n minus 1. So this is the chain rule or the multiplication rule, and it is useful in the probability theory, and you will see it a lot in probability theory. The Bayes rule also is a famous formula in probability theory, so it is called the Bayes rule or the Bayes formula. It says that the probability of A given F is equal to the probability of F given A times probability of E divided by the probability of F, and it comes from the conditional probability, that we know that the probability of E given F is equals to the probability of E intersection F divided by the probability of f, and also the probability of f given E. In this case we switch E here and f, so it will be equals the probability of f intersection E divided by the probability of E here. So this is the conditional probability definition, and from here we can replace these terms. So these terms is the same as this, so we can replace it by its value here. So we will get the probability of E given f, probability of E given f is equals to P of f given a times P of a. So it is P of f given a times P of a divided by P of f.